Good morning to all the students. Students, this lesson is of class 8 for the subject of chemistry. Topic: application of activity series in the preparation of hydrogen, which is covered in chapter 6, study of the first element, hydrogen, starting on page number 100 of your textbook titled Concise Chemistry by Selena Publication, and is being submitted to you on 18th January 2021. This voice is of Mohinisha Thakur. All students may now please open page number 100 of your notebook in front of you. If all students are ready, then let us start with this chapter. All students may now please listen carefully. Application of activity series in the preparation of hydrogen. Based on reaction with water, metals are arranged in decreasing order of reactivity. Arrangement of metals in decreasing order of reactivity in the form of a series is called the activity or reactivity series of metals. Students, you may observe the reactivity series of metals by figure 1 drawn on page number 2 of the notes sent on 18th January 2021. Thus, potassium being the most reactive metal is placed at the top of the list, as you can see in the figure, and the least reactive metal being gold is placed at the bottom of the list here. Hydrogen, though is a non-metal, is included in this series because it can form a positive ion. It would occupy a position based on formation of the positive ion. The ability of metals to reduce water to hydrogen decreases on going down the series, as you may observe this series by page number 2 of the notes, which is sent on 18th January 2021. Lead and the metals that are further below in the activity series, no reaction with water even when the metal is hot and steam is used. Students, let us discuss the next topic of this chapter, which is displacement of hydrogen from dilute acids. So let us discuss this topic, displacement of hydrogen from dilute acids. Hydrogen is displaced from dilute hydrochloric acid and dilute sulfuric acid when the latter react with some metals which are more reactive than hydrogen. The extent to which these reactions occur for a given metal is also based on the activity series of metals. Here you may observe that potassium, sodium, calcium, these displace hydrogen from dilute acids, which is HCl or H2SO4, with explosive violence. Magnesium, aluminium, zinc, these displace hydrogen from dilute acids, which is HCl or H2SO4, vigorously but not violently, forming their respective salts. Similarly, iron, nickel, tin, lead, these displace hydrogen from dilute acids, HCl or H2SO4, gently forming their respective salts. And calcium, mercury, silver, gold, these do not displace hydrogen from dilute acids. When dilute sulfuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid react with metals above hydrogen in the activity series, hydrogen is produced. But in the case of metals below hydrogen in the activity series like copper, silver, etc., this does not happen. Magnesium, aluminium, zinc and iron react with dilute HCl or dilute H2SO4, liberating hydrogen and forming their respective salts. For this, you may observe these reactions on the page number 4 of the notes, which is sent on 18th January 2021. Now move on the next point, that in the laboratory preparation of hydrogen, zinc is the most preferred metal. Other metals are not used because of the following reasons. Number 1 is sodium and potassium react violently with acid. Number 2, calcium and magnesium are expensive. Number 3, aluminium forms a protective coating of Al2O3 due to its great affinity for oxygen. Due to the coating of Al2O3 does not give hydrogen with acid. Number 4, iron has to be heated, but then the hydrogen thus produced contains impurities like hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide. Number 5, lead reacts with dilute sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid and forms an insoluble coating of lead sulfate or lead chloride. Therefore, further reaction is prevented. Now move on the last point, which is the fourth one, is hydrogen cannot be prepared from metals that are below it in the activity series of metals, such as copper and mercury, since only metals that are more reactive than hydrogen can displace it from acids. Example, on reacting with Cu plus HCl, which is diluted, will give no reaction.